Laura and I are doing another wandering weekend, but now we've got our full-size backpacks loaded with stuff.
Well, not as full as it will be, but it's a better test.
Right, like 10 kilograms, but we've got 2-liter water bladders in there, so it's at least 2 kilograms. And they're full up, and we got these nifty straws, very convenient. But we decided there's a little town that is like a 20-minute train ride away, so we're just gonna walk in. It's about 13 miles, and then we go a little bit past that, about 5 kilometers past that. There's a castle.
We're about 2 hours into our walk and 16 or so thousand steps into the day, and we're finally on a quieter road. We were along a highway for a good bit of it. We're almost to the coast now, which is great.
Yeah, we basically bailed on the path that Google set us on because it was going to take us along the highway for another 2 hours.
Yeah, and the highway was either like walking in tall grass or walking on loose rubble.
Yeah, no sidewalk. So we bailed and we decided to just find the coast, which is pretty easy to find. It's there. And then hopefully there's a path along the coast that we can take. It'll probably be a lot longer because the coast is very straight, but it'll be a nicer walk.
Into our day, and we haven't gotten to our destination yet because there have been a lot of interesting. We just stopped and went along the trail. They told us to use a highway.
Right, so probably the highway was the fastest route. That was going to take 5 hours. So probably the coastal route should take 6. And then we keep losing it and just getting kind of lost. I think it's this one, yeah. And then we ended up somehow on like a cliff. Very dangerous.
Yep, that was a fun part.
Yeah. But now I think we're back on the path, headed in the right direction. We just made it out of Newton Hill. So
we'll still make it to Stonehaven. We probably won't get to see the inside of the castle, but we'll get to see the outside.
Yeah, the castle closes at 6, so we might not get to see the inside, but hopefully we can see the castle at least.
We made it back. We didn't end up going to the castle because by the time we were over there, then it was too late to get in. So we just saw it from afar from the town of Stonehaven and finished the day by getting dinner out. So we're at around...
And then we took a bus back.
Because we would have gotten back after midnight if we took the walk back. We got around 50,000 steps and 21 miles today. A bit tired, but it was a really good day. We had some adventures on the windy roads, which is, we were trying to do part of the coastal trail, and some of it isn't marked very well, so we ended up going off trail several times.
We're very good at getting lost.
Which is why we had like 3.5 extra hours of just wandering around, but it was beautiful.
Right. So the extra steppage also put us like pretty under in terms of like calories, so we really needed dinner. I still need more. I'm failing now.
Yeah, the night's not over yet, but it was a good day. We're starting our first walk of our 3-day weekend, actually.
Surprise 3-day weekend, because I forgot about the UK bank holidays.
We're going on the West Highland Way only a week and a half from now, so it's our last chance to get like a good practice in.
It's getting real.
Today we are just walking north along the coast and seeing what we run into. We know that there's a nature reserve that's not super far off, so we'll at least stop there and then just continue going.
Yeah, we got a really late start though. It's like 1:30 already, so it's pretty good though. You know, we went to the gym. We got a lot done this morning, but we'll see how far we can get today. We finished mapping our route, and we found that the longest days are only about 21 miles. So we've made it about halfway. We're gonna probably turn it around. The last couple miles have been on the sand, which is pretty hard to walk on, but
it gives us a different terrain to practice on.
Yeah, different terrain, lots of dead animals. So we're about 21,500 steps.
Around 9 miles.
A little over 9 miles probably, so we'll turn around.
Get
Probably
close to 18 today.
Maybe try to find a different way back, explore a slightly different route.
Yeah, we just have a time limit as well as a step goal because we want to be home to cook dinner at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
We're back from our day out. I did about 37,000 steps today and about, well, depending on whose Fitbit you believe, 15 miles or probably 17.
16 and a half, I think.
They're both pretty inaccurate. But yeah, we had a really nice walk, partially along the coast, partially in a nature reserve. We met a couple of really nice people when we were walking back.
Some Aberdeen locals.
We were walking back, trying not to do exactly the same route back. And we're on this path that goes like directly to a golf course. And so we were thinking of like turning around because, you know, walking through a golf course, we've done it and we're not certain of it.
Always worried you're going to get kicked off or hit in the head.
But this couple does this all the time. So it's clearly like an accepted practice as long as you're respectful of what's going on.
Yeah. It turns out it was actually like 3 golf courses. So it was like pretty long walk with them, and we had a really good conversation. It was enjoyable.
It's day 2 of our 3-day wandering weekend, and we're taking a walk to somewhere we might not actually be able to get in. It's Kirkhill Forest. But the website says it's temporarily closed. We're just hoping it's out of date.
Yeah. It's like a 3-hour walk.
So 2.5, but we're doing the longer route to stay off the highway.
Right past the forest, there's also like Tire Bagger Hill, it's called. So we'll check that out if we can't get into the forest trails, which would ideally be what we can do.
We made it home. It's about 48,500 steps for me. We're at slightly different spots.
Yeah, a few thousand less.
And about 21 miles. So we did do about what we would do for our longer days. Bit tired because we didn't pack enough snacks today.
No.
So we're gonna have to do better than that on the trail.
But we got these adorable little kids meal pizza boxes from Pizza Express.
Sean's been wanting to try this for the past 2.5 years, and we had never gone to one.
Pizza
So we figured
Express
it was
is
good
a
enough.
huge pizza chain out here in the UK.
So Kirkhill Forest, we walked down the path and then realized we still couldn't get to the forest.
Yeah, it really was close.
Yeah.
It says all the signs are like, oh, we're open at your own risk, and then immediately as you get to the path, there's a giant fence. It's like, you can't go this way.
But we did get like a nice walk on the way back. We walked along the River Don, and it's a really beautiful little path.
Yeah, there's a nice path there. So it all panned out. It was nice. It got us the steps. Journey over destination.
Day 3 of our last weekend before we take a short break before doing the actual trek. So today we didn't really plan out all that much. We decided that we'd just walk along the river until we got bored on the river.
Yeah, the River Dee. Not to be confused with the River Don that we walked yesterday.
So the goal today is to get somewhere between 18 and 21 miles, just because those are the days that we'll have on the trail. we're about 4 hours into our day and a little over 10 miles, around 22 or 23,000 steps. And yeah, it's a really nice walk along the water for the most part. A couple times it leaves the water.
Yeah. Can't really see the water. It's over there.
No, we just passed through where there was a cow pasture.
Bunch of cows, yeah.
They started
Now it's
talking at us.
starting to sprinkle a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't do too much more than that. We'll see.
Last day of our 3-day weekend walk is over. We got like 45,000 steps, about 20 miles, and the first half was walking along the river.
Right, which was nice for a lot of it. And we walked through Duthie Park again, which was really nice.
We went down a slide. It was fun.
We did go down a slide. Then there was some rough trail, a lot of like nettles and things. We went along a golf course.
Apparently, a lot of the walks here go through golf courses, though. So like that is just
Scotland.
a thing.
What are you gonna do? They like their golf. And then on the way back, we were trying to find a different route just to not like backtrack because I'm not a big fan of just doing the same thing in reverse. We ended up finding the D-side way. It's called, which is just like an old railroad track that they paved over for cycling and walking, which was really cool.
Yeah, it was a really nice path, and it took us most of the way back.
And clearly also a bridle path because there was a lot of horse poop along it.